Hello guys. This is Ajija Rahman. Welcome back to my another video. In this video, I will be discussed about figures of speech or literary devices. So let's begin. 1. Simile. Definition: a comparison between two unlike things using like or as. Examples: her smile was bright like the sun. He fought as brave as a lion. 2. Metaphor. Definition: a direct comparison between two unlike things without using like or as. Examples: time is a thief. Life is a journey. 3. Allegory. Definition: a story, poem, or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically moral or political. Examples: Animal Farm by George Orwell, political allegory. The Tortoise and the Hare, moral allegory. 4. Epigram. Definition: a short, witty, and often satirical statement. Examples: I can resist everything except temptation. Oscar Wilde. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. 5. Personification. Definition: giving human qualities to non-human things. Examples: the wind whispered through the trees. The sun smiled down on us. 6. Metonymy. Definition: substituting the name of one thing with something closely related. Examples: the crown will decide the law. Crown equals king/queen. The White House issued a statement. White House equals U.S. President/administration. 7. Symbol. Definition: an object, person, or action that represents something beyond its literal meaning. Examples: a dove symbolizes peace. A red rose symbolizes love. 8. Chiasmus. Definition: a rhetorical device where words or concepts are repeated in reverse order. Examples: never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. 9. Irony. Definition: a contrast between expectation and reality. Examples: a fire station burns down. A traffic cop gets a ticket for speeding. 10. Climax. Definition: the most intense or important point of something. Examples: I came, I saw, I conquered. The story built suspense until the hero finally faced the villain. 11. Anticlimax. Definition: a disappointing end after a buildup of excitement. Examples: he fought bravely, ran fast, and tripped over a stone. The movie promised a thrilling chase but ended with a long nap scene. 12. Alliteration. Definition: repetition of initial consonant sounds in nearby words. Examples: Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. 13. Assonance. Definition: repetition of vowel sounds in nearby words. Examples: the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. Hear the mellow wedding bells. 14. Hyperbole. Definition: exaggerated statements not meant to be taken literally. Examples: I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. He ran faster than the speed of light. 15. Paradox. Definition: a statement that seems contradictory but reveals truth. Examples: less is more. This is the beginning of the end. 16. Onomatopoeia. Definition: words that imitate sounds. Examples: the buzz of the bees. The book crashed to the floor. 17. Bathos. Definition: an abrupt change from serious to trivial, creating an anticlimactic effect. Examples: he spent his life fighting evil and injustice, only to forget his keys. The speech was inspiring until it ended with a bad joke. 18. Allusion. Definition: a reference to a famous person, place, event, or work of art. Examples: He was a real Romeo with the ladies. She opened her Pandora's box of troubles. 19. Conceit. Definition: an extended metaphor with a complex or far-fetched comparison. Examples: comparing a lover to a compass in John Donne's poem. Life is like a broken pencil, pointless. 20. Pun. Definition: a play on words that have multiple meanings or sound alike. Examples: I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. 21. Imagery. Definition: descriptive language that appeals to the senses. Examples: the fragrant roses bloomed in a sunlit garden. The crashing waves pounded the rocky shore. 22. Elegy. Definition: a poem or song written in honor of someone deceased. Examples: O Captain. My Captain, by Walt Whitman. A poem lamenting a lost friend or pet. 23. Sonnet. Definition: a 14-line poem with a specific rhyme scheme, usually about love. Examples: Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? 24. Lyric. Definition: a short poem expressing personal feelings and emotions. Examples: I wandered lonely as a cloud. By Wordsworth. A poem about heartbreak or joy. 25. Dramatic monologue. Definition: a speech by a single character revealing their thoughts and personality. Examples: My Last Duchess, by Robert Browning. Hamlet's To Be or Not to Be soliloquy. 26. Ode. Definition: a formal poem praising or glorifying something. Examples: Ode to a Nightingale, by John Keats. Ode to the West Wind, by Percy Shelley. 27. Ballad. Definition: a narrative poem or song, often about love, tragedy, or adventure. Examples: The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, by Coleridge. Barbara Allen, traditional ballad. 28. Fable. Definition: a short story, typically with animals, conveying a moral. Examples: The Fox and the Grapes. The Tortoise and the Hare. 29. Parable. Definition: a short story teaching a moral or spiritual lesson. Examples: The Parable of the Good Samaritan. The Parable of the Prodigal Son. 30. Satire. Definition: writing that ridicules human vice or folly to bring change. Examples: Gulliver's Travels, by Jonathan Swift. The Daily Show, TV satire. 31. Lampoon. Definition: a humorous or sarcastic attack on someone or something. Examples: a cartoon mocking a political figure. A magazine article ridiculing celebrity culture. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel.